So problematics. We sure have a lot of them. Unfortunately, during the times we find ourselves, COVID times, most of those problematics are not social problematics, as there's actually no social aspect of social distancing, as you may have already noticed. Still, I think I wanted to solve a couple of problems which caused me uncertainty, which I wanted to kind of better not only for myself but also for the people around me. And so for this project, for this key activity, I came up with a couple of proposals of ideas that take advantage of not only my coding and computer knowledge, but also of some other maybe lessons I've taken during my stints in high school. Well, I'm gonna go ahead with them. My first proposal is an application that works sort of like a game which aims to tackle the problem of short attention span or short focusing time, I guess. As you may know, in today's ever interconnected world, there are a lot of distractions, and more furthermore, there are maybe more for kids my age or teenagers who have a lot of work, who have a lot of homework to do, but still can't find the time to focus on said work because they have social media to distract them from it. So I wanted to create an application or a game that functions sort of like a reward system based on what I've learned not only from computer class but also from maybe my psychological introductory psychology class, in which I've learned how reward systems and the psyche works. Also, the lessons I've taken from creativity class and a couple of game making courses I think will come in handy for this proposal, which I mean I am to make sort of like a game that rewards people for staying or having time away from their phones. I think this could be a really interesting idea in young people, maybe teenagers, maybe children who also cannot work because they're um, to maybe looking too often at their social media. I think it will be really fun, and I think it's also something really open, something very broad that can be made accessible through the internet. I think that it has no limits other than maybe my own abilities to make that kind of application. And my second proposal is a little bit more health concern, which is that during these lockdown times, also a lot of people spend most of their time indoors, which I think is unhealthy. I think my health sciences and biology related classes have taught me that people need sunlight to be happy. That's a really often overlooked fact that I think um, affects many of us and may cause some of a state of depression even in people who do not have sunlight in this lockdown time. So I think creating also an application that helps people and reminds people that maybe it's time to take a little sunbathing or to go outside for a little while, not to interact quite, but just to take the sun and receive that vitamin D from sun rays. I think it may sound like a funny idea at first or a not so interesting idea, but I think I, for example, really like taking the sun from time to time. So I think it will really benefit a lot of people who spend most of their time indoors. It will really make a change to their emotional state, as I have found myself being affected by in a positive way. And it's something I would really like to make. Maybe we could. I was thinking we could base that or make it use the data from the internet from your geographical location and also your maybe how the weather is predicted to be, so that it it combines all that information to create a maybe a time schedule in which it's the best time for you to go out and take the sun for maybe 5-15 minutes. Yeah, that's basically it. Those are both of my proposals, which I am to maybe not solve a big social problem, but enhance or improve people's life a little bit in these particularly hard times. Yeah. Out of both of those, my favorite is really the first one. I think focusing on the work is a really difficult thing to do, especially with all the distractions and online media and staying online all the day basically for classes. I think it would be a really cool thing to do. It has its challenges, really. yes, but everything does, and I think I could make something really nice out of it. So yeah, I think at the end of this video I'll leave the scamper and the photo analysis of both of these works so that you're able to see the workflow of my ideas and whatever I wanted to do. That's it. Thanks.